Hello, gentle viewers. This is Abindian with a quick update video covering what's going to be happening here in the near future with this particular OOTP franchise. I want to thank all of you who've already watched the video and given it likes and comments and all those wonderful things. And I want to particularly thank those of you who make comments because your support has always been a lot to me, but in particular when this franchise has been so hard for me to get behind, I really appreciate the fact that you're willing to give your honest feedback and help me think about some things a little bit more closely. Now, one of the things I need to consider, and in fact I have considered, is the fact that the seasons are getting longer. In particular, in case you haven't done the math, 1884 was 112 games, the first season in National League history of more than 100 games. But it's only going to get longer from there. And indeed, by 1892, we're going to be looking at 154 games, which will bounce between 154 and about 140 up until 1962. So, that's one thing that I am hoping will start evening out some of the weirdness that I've seen in past seasons. And because the seasons have been getting longer, it is also entirely possible that my team actually sucks and I just haven't accepted it yet. And that's as may be. The other thing that I learned is that the Detroit Wolverines will actually fold in 1888. Now, I don't know how that's going to be simulated in OOTP, if the team will just disappear or if it'll be replaced by another team, which is something that, as you can see here, the game likes to do, just to make sure that there are always, teams in both leagues. So with both of those points, I'm going to keep going with this franchise with two changes to how I'm going to start looking at things. First of all, I have my lovely list of when the major leagues expand now, so I'll be on top of things. And second, I'm going to set myself a maximum of 10 seasons with a team. Because chances are, if I can't get to the World Series and win one in 10 seasons, I never will. And then I'll just go to the next worst team and start all over again. That's my plan. And I hope you guys will continue to watch as I continue on. I do not promise to reduce the profanity, but I do promise to be a little bit less salty. And who knows, things could turn around next season. So I will continue with this, but I'm just not going to go, hey, you know what? I'm going to play with the same team for that long. If we look at my history, we can see that I've already been with the Wolverines since 1875. This is actually I just finished my 10th season with this particular franchise. But, asterisk, the Detroit Wolverines didn't exist because originally they were the Keokuk Westerns. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to say, this season, if I don't at least make the playoffs, I'm probably going to find a new team. And that team will most likely be purely based on how things went this season. It's probably going to be the Boston Bean Eaters. Yeah. Now, for those of you who aren't aware of baseball history, the Boston Bean Eaters are in fact not the future Boston Red Sox. The Boston Bean Eaters are the future Atlanta Braves. Keep that in mind. And I may not actually go with this team either, just because it looks like these are what OTP considers the spiritual successors to the Boston Red Caps, who have already won a World Series with. Yeah. So, in any case, that's what's going on. I'm going to give them. If I make the playoffs, I'm actually just going to one more episode. That's 2 seasons. Unless I win the World Series. And then I'll take whoever the worst team is the next season. Possibly skipping the Boston Beaners since I've already played as them once. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, so that's what's going to happen. One more episode with the Wolverines. Win, will lose, or draw. Unless I make the playoffs at least once. And then I will move on to a new team. And in the future, I'm going to set myself a hard maximum of 10 seasons. And I reserve the right to change that rule if it just takes me a longer time to make progress. But that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. So thank you guys for understanding. I really appreciate your support. And please join me next Monday for the final episode of the Detroit Wolverines, come hell or high water. And until then, this has been Avindian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.